Okay, let's talk about something huge that's happening right now. There's this fundamental shift in how your customers are finding you, and honestly, it has almost nothing to do with your classic Google ranking anymore. We're talking about the big move to AI search and what it really takes to stay visible. So let's break it down.
For what, the last 20 years, the answer to this question has been pretty simple, right? I mean, it's all been about one thing: getting seen on Google. You know the drill: ranking for keywords, fighting for one of those top 10 blue links. That was the whole game.
But that world is changing, and it is changing so fast. Today, your potential customers are turning to these AI assistants. They're literally asking ChatGPT, Claude, and Perplexity for direct recommendations. And the old rules of search, they just don't apply here.
Now, this isn't just another little algorithm update to worry about. No, we are at a major inflection point. This is kind of like the huge shift we saw from the static websites of Web 1.0 to the interactive world of Web 2.0. The very nature of how people discover anything is being completely rewritten as we speak.
Just think about it for a second. Instead of just typing a bunch of keywords into a search bar, B2B buyers are now asking full conversational questions. Things like, who is the best commercial real estate firm in my area? Or, can you recommend a law firm that really specializes in personal injury? AI is basically becoming the new front door for your business.
So the big question is, why can't we just keep doing what's always worked? Well, because the old playbook was designed for a completely different game. It's not just a little outdated, it is fundamentally broken for this new reality. For years, businesses have kind of operated in these two separate camps, these silos. You had the marketing and brand teams over here, focused on telling a great story, making things look good, and then you had the SEO and tech teams way over there, obsessed with algorithms and site health. And let's be real, they rarely work together in a meaningful way. And this right here, this is the heart of the problem. That siloed approach just falls apart with AI. See, if you have this amazing, compelling brand story, but your website is a technical mess that an AI just can't read, you're invisible. But on the flip side, if your site is perfectly optimized, technically pristine, but your story is weak or unclear, well, the AI has nothing worthwhile to actually recommend. The absolute key takeaway is this: you need both.
This is exactly where we need a new model, one that isn't about chasing the latest algorithm, but it's all about providing total clarity for both humans and for machines. It's about an integrated approach, one designed specifically for this new era of search. And here it is, the Story plus Tech framework. At its core, it's pretty simple. It's all about making sure that the thing that makes your business great, your story, is communicated in a language that AI systems can understand and trust. And that's the tech part. It's a totally unified approach.
So let's break it down a bit. The story dimension. This is all about your brand's narrative. It's having absolute clarity on who you are, what you do, and why it matters. It's about structuring your content logically, proving your authority, and optimizing everything for the natural language questions people are actually asking these AI tools.
Now, on the other side of that coin, you've got the tech dimension. This is the machine-readable foundation of your site. Think of it like you're meticulously labeling all of your content so an AI can understand it perfectly, with zero confusion. This includes stuff like structured data, clean technical SEO, and strong domain authority signals that basically tell the AI, hey, this is a credible, authoritative source you can trust.
And this is the beautiful outcome. When you finally bridge that gap and bring these two dimensions together, you don't just get a little more visibility, you get momentum. You create this powerful system where your brand clarity and your technical excellence just keep reinforcing each other, driving real, sustainable growth.
So what does this framework actually look like in practice? Well, this is where we graduate from just creating, background blog content to something much more powerful, truly strategic content creation. We're talking about a content strategy that's designed from the ground up to speak to both humans and AI at the same time. And this is how you do it. The pillar and cluster model. It's a hub-and-spoke architecture, and it's brilliant because it does two things perfectly. First, it helps capture all that traditional search traffic by showing search engines you have deep expertise. But even more importantly, it organizes your content so logically that it's perfect for something called seamless AI extraction. Instead of a bunch of scattered blog posts, you create a central pillar page on a core topic, and then you surround it with cluster pages that dive deep into all the related subtopics. The real beauty of this structure is that it enables that seamless AI extraction we just mentioned. Because all your knowledge is so well organized and interconnected, an AI doesn't have to guess or try to piece things together from random pages. It can easily find, understand, and pull out the precise answer it needs to give to a user's question, positioning you as the clear expert. And under the hood, this is what the AI is actually reading. Now, I know it might look like scary code, but don't worry about that. This is called Schema Markup. Just think of it as a set of standardized labels you add to your website. It's literally like whispering to the AI, hey, this part right here is a question, and this part is the direct answer to that question. This is the tech side making your story perfectly and unambiguously machine-readable. It's a game changer.
At the end of the day, this isn't just some theoretical exercise, right? The whole goal here is to drive real business outcomes by moving from being basically invisible in this new search landscape to being the #1 go-to recommendation.
And you know what? That means we have to change how we measure success. We have got to stop obsessing over those old vanity metrics like page views and keyword rankings. The metrics that actually matter now are way more tangible. Are you seeing improvements in your AI search visibility? Can you actually attribute new revenue to these AI recommendations? And what is the real quality of the leads you're getting? That's what matters.
We are really at one of those moments in technology where all the rules are changing. And the businesses that recognize this, the ones that adapt and integrate their story and their tech, they're not just going to keep up. No way. They are poised to become the absolute leaders in the next decade of digital discovery. So, I'm just going to leave you with this final thought to really chew on. This moment, it's already happening. Your clients are out there right now asking for help, and AI is providing the answers. So the only real question left is, are you building the foundation to make sure your business is the one it recommends?